that should be up and running. Let's see here. Okay, well that's not a good sign. Okay, that's better. That should be up and running. Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like it's working. Ugh. So I've got a stand for my mic. It's trying to make sure it captures my audio and then also doesn't pick up any noise from my desk. So it's been a while since last time. So let's see here. I think I accidentally named it part 11 again, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So this is part 12. I got all the skills, or yeah, skill points from the Kindle Wastes, but I have not actually gone into the Albaneve Summit yet. So what I've ended up doing is I've gone all the way to the end of the Assassin tree, just short of the end of the Ranger tree. I haven't actually picked up Beasting yet. I probably will pick it up, but I don't really need it, or at least not in my opinion. I'm almost to the end of the Survivor tree, so that'll help me with food. And one of the challenging things right now is that I'm still using Explosive Arrow 1. And I should be able to start using Explosive Arrow 2. But the main ingredients you need is nitrate, and then the nitrate is used to make black powder. So you need a lot of coal, powder, sulfur to make the black powder, and then the black powder makes the actual is what's used for explosive 2 arrows. Now the other thing is you also need feathers now, so that makes the whole process of trying to upgrade my arrows pretty difficult. So one of the things I've been doing is, I'm crafting tar, which I need for Explosive Arrow 1, and then I'm trying to get as much charcoal so that I can make as much coal powder so that I can actually make a bunch of Explosive 2 arrows. The other thing that's funny is, even though I've pretty well done Kindle Wastes, saffron is the big limiter because it takes a while to grow it. Everything else I was able to just focus and gather up all the resources I needed. But the saffron, I'm basically just stuck waiting for it to grow. So it's still not done. Looks like one is harvestable, so that would indicate that I should be able to start harvesting the rest here pretty soon. And then one of the things I did is I played around with my transmog. So, I basically found I think it's called Noble. Yeah, the Royal Doublet. I found the Royal Doublet actually makes a decent jacket for this Ranger outfit. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is, it takes so long to make these black powder barrels, I'm going to have to find where my alchemist is and make a second laboratory, because otherwise it just takes too long. So, and I think, where is my there he is. Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah, my laboratory, I need bricks Athenor, and I'm gonna have to make another scientific instrument. So, where is that? Okay. Where did I get the scientific instrument from? I can't really remember off the top of my head where I picked that up. It might be easier to look it up, because otherwise I gotta craft more glass, more charcoal, and then more glass, so I need like 20 glass just to make a new laboratory. So it might not be a bad idea to go figure out where I can pick this up. I know it's in Nomad Highlands, but where exactly is the problem? Alright, so other than that, let's see here. So my character, I am using Archmage gear now. I'm also using soldier trousers, warden chestplate, deadeye gloves, and deadeye hood. The goal is to make my character a little more survivable. So I don't know that I should put a bunch of points into physical, because I'm largely avoiding combat up close, but I may end up putting points into that if I have to. So my main focus is to get all the intelligence unlocked, because right now I only have 7 intellect, and that's not enough for this radiant aura. So I do kill enemies when they're around me, but not fast enough. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where to get the laboratory materials. And I think that's about it. So I was gonna just plop down another laboratory and try to speed up the crafting, but I can't right now. So, because I think I can make glass down here, so that's good. So I can speed that part up. Let's see here. Nope, not there. It's in here. There we go. So I'm missing sand. Huh. Well, that's not good. Alright. So I need sand. Looks like this is finally starting to sprout. That's good. I'm trying to remember, where did I find the instrument? It was somewhere fairly simple. The problem is I don't remember the exact location. So let me just double check here. Crafting. So alchemist. Yeah, laboratory. Scientific instruments. Okay, the Eldermere Dam. The Eldermere Dam. Is that over here? Oh, okay. So, I don't know that I ever got this flame shrine anyway, so I might go ahead and get that. Alright. Because I need sand anyways. There's a couple of resources I gotta focus on. So, I mean, the good news is when they give you these fetch quests, the good news is, yeah, it gives you something to do in the game, so you're not just like running out of objectives. But they gotta be careful, because like I think I was estimating I'm gonna have to make something like 600 nitrate, and then it takes like 7 nitrate to make 1 powder barrel, And then it takes 5 powder barrels to make 1 stack of explosive 2 arrows. So, you know, you're talking 35 nitrate just for 25 arrows, which is a bit excessive. So then it kind of creates that impression of, like, you know, do I really want to make explosive 2 arrows when I could just as easily use explosive 1 arrows, because they don't do that much more damage. And I haven't even gotten my first stack of explosive 2 arrows, and it's not like I'm hurting for the extra damage. Let's see here.
Papa,
What's up?
can I have dessert?
Yes.
Thank you.
So, I think the fact that I have to dedicate my base to having 2 laboratories is a pretty bad sign that the whole crafting process is a little out of whack for explosive arrows. Because explosive 1 arrows, yes, I need to gather up tar, and I forget what the other ingredients are. It's like tar, twigs, and something else. But it's not that hard to get. This is just like requiring a lot more work, and not for a lot of benefit. Now, oh, yeah, and I'm trying to use up my copper arrows, because I'm starting to build up a stockpile of too many arrows. Whoa! Okay. Well, now I got hemotoxin in me. So that's not going to help me with healing. Let's see here. Okay. So what do I need for hemotoxin? Spider glands and moths. Okay. So not something I'm going to be getting anytime soon. Broken glass. Okay. Alright. So... yeah, I got the sand. Oh, shroud sand is one of the things I need now. Now, the nice thing about shroud sand is you don't have to actually go farming shroud sand. You can just make it. But again, you have to dedicate part of your time to then crafting shroud sand. So... so there's something over here. Not sure what. Oh, I think it's one of the encampments. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Looks like I never reattached a bow to myself. Okay. Oh, so one of the things I've been kind of questioning is, do I really like the sniping capability on the bow? Which isn't to say I don't want to be able to snipe, but I don't like that I have to zoom in just to be able to even use the bow. So, kind of creates an awareness problem when you're trying to use the bow, because now you can't see. So then the question is, do I keep it, or do I just get rid of it? Yeah. Because what I don't want to do is get killed because I can't see enemies around me while I'm trying to snipe something. So. Alright. I think that took care of... Oh, didn't take care of both of them. What else is near here? Hmm. Ah! Let's see. Okay. What is that? Hmm. Hmm. I wonder. Yep. Hmm. Alright, what don't I need? I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. I do want to keep that. My mage will use that. Alright. All right. All right. So. That's disappointing. Don't care about that. Hmm. Yeah. All right. Is that all I need? Nope, I still haven't found whatever it was. All right. That's good. It's over that direction. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is supposed to be one of the dams or something like that. Yeah. So then on the other side of this is the deadly shroud from the next zone over. Alright. So that was what I needed. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's see. Although, that is a good point. Since I'm killing birds, go ahead and take the feathers. Alright, what else did I need? I think that's it for now. Okay. So I think now that I've got the sand, I can make more glass. the plants should have grown by now. Let's see here. Okay, so that'll at least make 20 glass. Okay. I'm gonna need to go put the rest of this stuff away. Okay.
Oh ho!
Let's see.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so this thing.
Hello.
Yeah, see, I've got like 4 hours worth of nitrate queued up, which is a little ridiculous. Yeah, so that's 400 nitrate on top of the 600 I've got here. Or I'm sorry, 400 on top of the 200, so 600. And then that's only enough for like 84 black powder barrels, which 84 plus 30, so 114. So that's like 22 stacks of explosive 2 arrows that I can make, which 22 is only going to be like 550 arrows, so not even that much. So yeah, I definitely need another laboratory. So go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that, because I'm going to need the space. And then I think... Yep. So I can make one of those. And then... Let's see here.
Hey. Oh. Oh.
Alright. So the other thing I needed is shroud mushrooms. Yeah. So I think, let's just double check. Oops. Alright. So that's 50 saffron. Okay. Alright, so there you go. Okay. Alright, I don't need that. Alright, so I'm going to be stealing a lot of stuff from my other game when it comes to this stuff, because I'm not gonna procure another herd of yak. So I'll do a lot of the other grinding, but that one I'm not gonna do. I've already procured 2 herds of yak. I'm not gonna do a third. So that's a little excessive. Let's see here. Alright. So, as it is, I've got too many animals running around. Okay. Guess I could do wheat. Don't know that I need that much wheat, but wheat is one of the things I do need. Alright. And then... Alright, I was gonna do shroud root. I wonder which one that is. Alright. Don't know why I did that. This is going to be the easiest way to get the shroud mushrooms. The hell was that? Huh. That's really weird. Kind of looked like the infected fell boar chased a fey deer into the shroud. I think that is one of the shroud layers. Or, oh yeah, and it's got the amber. I think the amber is what I needed for the lower level explosives. Yeah, I think the biggest downside with the amber is even at high levels of pickaxe, it still takes forever to gather this stuff. Alright. Let's see. So I have a tendency to keep an extra axe on me, just because you do. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, you do end up like using your tools pretty quickly, and there's so much to mine in the game. It's like it's very easy to just find something that you can use and then use up most of the durability of your pickaxe just mining other stuff that you found as a bonus. So that's weird. It's almost like an ambush. Yeah. Yeah, so there's another pile of amber. I don't really need any more of it though. Yeah, so that's only enough for 3, what are they called? Alchemical agents or whatever? So normally you're going to need closer to, say, 15, so that's like 225 shroud root. There's something up there. It's actually funny because I think that's like a little, it's like a little island of non-corrupt terrain. So if you want to rest, there you go. Yeah. So that's nice. So yeah, just keep on chopping. Okay. Oh, nice. Alright, that's about it. Okay. I got him. There we go. Alright. So, 115. It's like 7. This has got to be one of the most annoying like tree cutting activities, just because there's not a lot of them in one area, and then it takes so much to find them, cut them down, collect them, and then you need 15 of these shroud mushrooms just to get one of those reagents. And yeah, if you consider that you're on average going to need like multiple reagents, The fact that it takes you 15 mushrooms is a little excessive. Because you can't grow them on your farm, you can't do anything to make it more efficient. So it pretty well discourages you from most of the items that require the reagent in the first place. Oh boy, that's not good. There you go. Well, I guess I'm done cutting down trees. I guess I can destroy them. Alright, well that's something. Not very efficient, but allows me to at least finish what I was doing. Okay. So yeah, 169, so that's not horrible. And where am I? Okay. So probably just gonna have to go east. Looks like I'm in the middle of a battlefield. Oh. That's interesting. Alright, so I believe they do allow you to teleport as long as you're near one of these flames. Alright, let's see. Alright. So that's not as bad as it used to be. Alright. Okay, fix that. Let's go pick up the glass. Yep. So we got copper, bronze, some tin. Alright. What was that? Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. Alright. So... 3 more hours, that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna make Yeah, so it's going to be 100 black powder barrels. Let's see here. No, sorry. That's going to get me the 600 nitrate, which I guess I'm missing something. It's probably... no, it can't be salt. 20, 40, 60. I think it's sand. Let's see here. So if I wanted to make 100, I would need 500 sand, so I'm short sand. I'm also short shroud sand, which is the whole reason why I'm talking about making another
Hello.
laboratory.
Aha! Do you need a potion?
Okay. So make one of those. What am I missing now? Fired brick. Ugh. Give me a break. Alright. So now I need fired brick, which I believe I just need wood in order to do that. Yeah. Alright. So I can take care of that quick enough. So what I tend to do, since I'm already cutting down trees, is I just try to clear out enough space I can see what I'm doing. So this way, I'll generally have enough wood sitting on the ground for what I need. Okay. There. So the funny thing is, if you had a mage playing with a ranger, because of all the wood that the ranger needs, the mage could pretty much not worry about all the sap, or vice versa. So, because the mage cuts down trees not for the wood, but for the resin. And, yeah. The hunter needs the twigs and the wood to make all the different things he crafts. Anyway. Alright. So that should be enough to make the bricks. Okay. Oh, that was the other thing that you need. You need clay and tar to make explosive arrows. Alright. So I think that's about all I need there. 160, that's more than enough. 180, I'm going to consider that enough. Just stockpile the extra wood until I need it. Alright. Alright, and then I was going to go get more sand. I'm also going to need shroud sand. Alright. $20, $40, $60, $70. Yeah, so sand and shroud sand are the two things limiting me. Alright. So if I remember right, there should be shroud sand just west of me. So I think I can find some right in here. The other funny thing is, I actually, now that I'm seeing it, I also remembered I do need dragon bone, so, or fossilized bone, as it were. So yeah. Oh, this is sand. But I do need that too. Oops, sorry. I gotta keep an eye on where I've got this placed now. So, roughly, I'm gonna call it 300 sand. Alright. I think that'll be enough. problem with shroud sand is it's probably easier to make it than it is to mine it. Now the good thing is, once you find a nice little pile of it like this, I mean, you can get quite a bit of shroud sand out of it. But the other problem is, I'm stuck in a hole while I do this. So. And I think it was 5. Oh, I'm hungry. Yeah, I think it was 5 shroud sand to make the nitrate. All right, how are we doing here? Alright, so let's call that good. Okay. So I could try to do that while I'm here. I don't think these wild animals are going to attack me. Could be wrong. Nope. So yeah, that's pretty convenient. Yeah, I haven't been here yet. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to swap over to poison arrows, I think. Oops. Hey, what's going on there? That's a little weird. So since I refuse to kill the dune armadillos, um, generally the easiest way to get the dune armadillo meat is just to kill scavengers in the Kindle Wastes. Because they almost always have tons of it. Oh yeah, they also have explosives. Which... oh, that's disappointing. So these buildings are explosion resistant for some reason. Hmm. Died on a toilet. Okay. So that building didn't go upstairs. Interesting. Well, there's the desert shingle roof. That's annoying. Who else is around? Huh. I don't think I can hit him. I think that's about it for now. Alright. That's a good one. So, here's the thing, or a question. So this thing says it'll refresh my health, my stamina, and my mana. So all I have to do is deal damage. So If I stuck that into something like my ignited bow, which I think is the best weapon I got right now, then yeah, I could basically use the ignited bow. I think he's not going to attack me. Okay. Okay. It's a little odd to see spiders not attacking me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful about wolf meat because I generally don't collect it, but if I do start making some of the higher level recipes that use it, I could end up needing it. Yeah. Why is that? Oh, it's poisoned arrows, yeah. Go ahead and go back to copper. So I haven't played my the mage that I'm leveling for a while, so I forgot that. Yeah, like I've actually passed him up by a couple levels now. Because I think this guy is 26. Yeah. So I technically out-level my mage that I was leveling. Which is interesting to have gotten to that point. I think I'm still looking for a color. Do I have a basement? Ooh. Well, those are the feather birds. Alright, so I don't need this for now. I want to keep... Where's the other one? There it is. Yeah, so I want to keep... And I didn't get that many feathers, so that's not good. I was hoping I got more feathers than that. I can see why people would value the double jump. Or not the double jump, the slow fall while you're shooting. Yeah. Like, it's not a core part of my gameplay right now, but I could definitely see where it would come in handy. Okay. swear I can hear like a growling dog. Is this going to go into the other building? Yep. Oop. Keep that. That's funny. Yeah, it's kind of like a bar, drinking establishment. Big kitchen to feed everybody. Area for all the guests to eat and drink. Looks like more... Well, no, this is straight up bedroom now. So maybe this is living quarters up here? Like beds... entertainment. It's kind of like a studio apartment. Kitchen area. This is more like that's really weird. This is more like the inn court, like sleeping quarters in the inn. Guessing maybe it's another business. Kind of looks like another living quarters. Yeah. Oh, it's a kitty. I think. Is that a kit? Yeah, it's a cat. So if I wanted an additional cat, I could get one here. I think there's like 3 or 4 cats in the game. Alright, what are we going to get rid of? Let's start with that. I don't really need books. I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, what is this thing? 23 to 25, so it's basically identical. Alright. I thought I could hear a dog. I don't see anything. So, yeah, fancy inn / housing. This is kind of like a business of sorts. Lots of beer and stuff downstairs. Hard to say what the other buildings were without going back through them. Most of these are just houses. Alright, I think I got whatever it was I needed. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and knock that one out. I was gonna get some fossilized bone anyway. Oh. Hmm. Oh, cool. It's like a little oasis. I think these are different. These are different trees. I don't see coconuts though. Let's see here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nope. Guess it's not. Where am I at? Okay, I'm 3 points to spend. Could do, nope. Oh, right. I was gonna do, yeah. So if I want to use a staff, I need that ability first. So then in theory, I can actually take on the role of a spellsword, where I can use a bow and a staff. Because you wouldn't normally go running around with a staff if you can't quick cast your spells. But if I can, then I could use a staff and do stuff like fireball. So looks like I don't have to kill anything. Alright. That's interesting. There, what do we got going on here? Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's one item for me to loot. Alright. So, in theory, I want something like 100 bone. That way I can craft some bone arrows. Now, this pickaxe ain't gonna survive that long. So... It's always interesting to see how you can impact the terrain with your pickaxe. Now the problem is, if you're going to build a base, like this is a very inefficient way to do it. Mm. 57. So I could at least make a stack of obsidian, or no, they're not called obsidian. I could at least make a stack of bone arrows at this point. Alright. Let's see, 70. Alright. I think I'm going to stop at 80. Alright. So, go ahead and head back. Ugh. Oh, okay. Man, I'm gonna have to stretch more often. Okay. Okay, so something interesting here is the feathers, also that's a little weird. So for some reason, fossilized bone didn't get deposited anywhere. So does that mean I used up my fossilized bone? I should have a stack of feathers somewhere. Yeah, there's the stack of feathers. Huh. Okay, that's different. Alright, so... let's see here. Oh, what am I missing? Fired bricks. Okay. Okay. So fired bricks. So that should be what I needed for that. Tin. I think I'm out of wood acid is the problem. So probably do some of those. And yeah. I might have to put down a new chest. Alright, so why is that door open? Ugh. Don't know why I have a goat running around. Alright. So make a... Okay, I don't have wood planks. Alright. There's that. Alright, so this is making... Let's see here. So... Okay, so that's 77. So I think it's the shroud sand still that's the limiting factor. Okay, so let's put down... Let's get rid of that. Alright. Put that down.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mama.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Alright.
Yeah. You got my instructions for tomorrow's archery?
Yes, it's in the thing. But it
Okay.
does take about 45 minutes to get there just because it's all the way in the Kincaid.
Yeah.
So it starts at 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to leave by like 9:30, that gives you guys time to figure it out.
Okay. I love you.
I love you. Can the kids have some of your birthday cake?
Yes. I thought Thomas already asked if he can have dessert.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'll double check. Miriam missed out last night, so she was sad. You got me a different treat.
Huh?
Thanks.
Go ahead. Bye.
I love you.
I love you. I like you. Alright, so that would make 20 stacks. So that's 2,000 shroud sand. That would make. Alright. So that would make that part easier. And then for the black powder, So my limiting factor right now is not the sulfur. It's going to be either the coal or the nitrate. And the coal, I've already got a easy way to grind that up. And then, let's see here. I think... Where is my hunter? Hunter should be in bed. Did he get stuck over here? Yep. Okay. So... Alright. So there you go. There's fossilized arrows, so that way I can try those out. Right? Is there anything else I needed? Nope. And I'm still missing the black powder. So I need to make like 20 of these just to do a 500 stack of explosive arrows. So 20 times 5. So yeah, I gotta have 100 black powder just to do that. So that's very annoying. Alright. And so I'm gonna throw that in here. So the goal is to get rid of these arrows. So I really don't need them. Oh, I've got extra elixir. Alright, so let's get the elixir out of the way. Okay. Alright, and I should be able to put that away. And I think I need to make more wood lumber. Hopefully I have some. Nope. Okay. And then my goat, for some reason, got out. How many animals do I have that escaped? There's one. What's over there? Is that a goat? Okay, can't tell. So what I've learned is you really need to just do a complete 100 or 360 degree fence. Don't try to tie it into the terrain, just completely isolate the animals from the rest of your buildings. Alright, so I need wood. So as far as I can tell, I think I'm pretty much ready to go into the next zone when I feel like it. So, because I'm 26, 35 originally was the max level before the next Veilwater Basin came out. So yeah, I should be roughly the right level for the new zone anyway. I think the most concerning thing is just that like my weapons are all kind of low level. I think I've got two good bows. Yeah. So 3. I've got 3 good bows. All the others are kind of iffy. Alright. Okay, and I also was going to experiment with more fishing, but I'm not super in a hurry to do more fishing at the moment. I got fish. I think mostly it's, I'm going to have to see what my cousin and I find when we're exploring, because it looks like we don't have to just rely on fish to improve our breathing. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright. Whoops. Was that enough or was it 10?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Let's see here. That was the one. Okay. There you go. And how are we doing over here? Okay, so that's got an hour to go. This has 3.5 hours to go. That's not good. But I could make like 150 arrows, but I don't. I'd rather just use the weaker ones for now. All right. How does that look anyway? Oops, too many. All right. All right. So. Okay, let's separate out the weird stuff. Okay. Alright, and then I wanted to use these. So I think I might be able to put the gems in. No. So these are all about the same level. Alright, how did I want to do this? So that does burning damage. That's just stamina leech. Okay. Yeah, this one already has shroud. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Whoops. Let's get that out of there. Let's get that out of there. So what I wanted to do is insert 2 of them. Alright. That'll work. Alright. Nope. Okay. So I'm probably going to put that in that one, and then that one in, I guess, this one? Wish I'd stopped doing that. Need those. I technically need those. I need those. We'll leave the scarabs here for now. Okay. So... what was I gonna do? I was gonna look at what kind of gem this is. Alright, so this is a puncturing. So that could go on any of them. Fire, cutting, poison. So this one, what is on that? That's bleeding. Okay. So... Yeah. I might as well just swap out the Ignited Bow's Burning Gem for the better gem, because that'll do a lot more damage anyway. Alright. So, the good news is, all I have to do is run out of my own yard. See here, I think the most awkward thing is that I kind of need explosive arrows while I run around in here. I almost feel like I can hear him talking. I think that's the entrance. Yeah, yep. I shouldn't need that much. What was that? Anyway. Alright. So... okay. So I'm gonna have to stop playing pretty shortly, but yeah. Looks like I'm all set for the next zone. My character's all geared out. I need to feed myself. Alright. Yeah. So I've got food. I don't know that I've got great food. So the rings of the ancients, I may have to explore whether those are actually the good rings anymore for me. Because at this point it might be better to find something that is tailored more towards my character, but I'm not sure if there is a better ring at this point. I know for the mage, you can do like a specific build into like fire or ice or lightning. So there is a better build for mages, but at the moment I'm not sure if there is such a thing for a hunter or a rogue or a ranger. It might be that what I've got is about the best I'm going to get because it gives me bonuses to both magic and ranged attacks. Okay, so I'm going to put that into here. Alright, and then Gem of Toxic Betrayal. What was it? This thing... yeah, I want to get this gem out. And then insert that gem. Right? And then I believe all these gems are as high as they're going to get without going to another forge somewhere. So I think that's it for now. Because yeah, neither of these gems are really... actually, since I took a gem of burning out, I might as well put the gem of burning into that one. There we go. Okay. So I think that's it. Alright. So... So now I should benefit from that, but I have to drink an elixir potion to make it work. So the only stat that's really lying to you out of all this stuff is the flare. As far as I can tell, the flare arrow cannot do damage. So I don't know why they gave it all that other stuff. So, which I don't know if that's an error or if it's on purpose, because it says it does damage, so you'd think it would do damage, even though a flare arrow is not ideal for doing damage. But that would match with real life, because you know, flares, you do not want to take a flare to the face; it's gonna burn. So, all right. I think that's about it. So hopefully tomorrow I should be able to start my journey into Albanese Summit. And I spent my last of my points. So... Oh, that was the other thing. So what I'm trying to do then is, as soon as... Let's see. I may... already have the ability to make an upgraded staff.
Hello.
Because I have been picking up random staffs. Yeah, see, the problem though is I can't make this staff yet. Because I don't have access to steel or silver. But, let me see here. So that's kind of nice. I think I'm doing mana regeneration or poison resistance right now, but let's just double check. Yeah. So I put on some like tank armor and some plate armor to help decrease the physical damage I take, but also increase my health. So the goal is I shouldn't die too easily. It also looks like, yeah, my range damage and my magic damage are getting pretty nice. As soon as, let me just double check here. As soon as I get a decent staff, did I keep? I don't think I did. So ideally, yeah, ideally I would have kept a staff. Alright, let's see. So this one is going to be a little difficult to use. So go ahead and delete one of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright. Alright. So, in theory, I should be able to make eternal fireballs. Yeah. So, all I need is some charcoal and I can make an eternal fireball. So then, it's just a matter of either fixing... I think I know where to pick up a staff. Let's see, I think I can pick up a staff in this area. Let's eat some of that and some of that. Nope, okay. So, I'm high enough level. Yeah, I should be able to just go right back to the shroud route down here. And I believe it's like a guaranteed staff drop. Ugh. It's horrible. Alright. So that does bring up a good question. So I'm 26, those guys are 27. So the guys in the next zone may be 30. So... oh. Yeah. That didn't do as much as I was hoping for. Oh, that's better. I think it's 1 sulfur per barrel. Yeah, that's about enough. Alright. Okay. So... The hell? That's weird. What are you guys doing in there? Oops. Uh-oh. Come on. Don't do this to me. What's going on? Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, that took care of it. Well, that's weird. Okay. Let's see here. So I think the main treasure, I don't really need that. Yeah. I might keep that until I know what I've got. Okay. So... Okay. God damn it. That's such bullshit. Ugh. I don't know what kind of damage he does either. I'm gonna guess he does Shroud, right? That's very confusing. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna say that little shithead does Shroud damage most likely. So, or fire, but... Point is, I may need to consider how to build my character to be more damage resistant. Because the fact that that kills me on this difficulty is just so fucking annoying. Like, that's annoying enough. I'm just like, maybe I don't need some of the other buffs that I was thinking about getting. Because I was thinking I'd go down the Battle Mage tech and I would unlock, I forget what it's called, but you know, I was going to get the bonus, like 1 extra intelligence point per 2 levels of flame. But the bottom line is that's not where my problem is. My problem is on hard difficulty, one of those explosions and I just die. Okay. So that is the Shroud Weaver. So it does have increased mana generation and it does Shroud damage. And it's got an increased crit damage. So, and it's level 32, so I could use that. That could be my weapon of preference for casting spells. I don't know if there's any more chests around here. I think that's the main one. If there was another, I would think it's over here. Which I'm not seeing anything. So this should be what I equip, right? Yeah. So this can go away, because it's not even as good of a staff anyways. Let's see, what else? Yeah. See, I don't think there's much else here. Okay. Yeah, that's some annoying shit. The fact that that thing can kill me in one hit. Yeah. Ooh, black powder. That is like really good loot. Yeah, if I can get drops of black powder, like that would be really good. So I think that's about it. Yeah, there might be something on the roof though. Okay. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be getting out of here pretty quick. Because I don't need to go down into this, where is it? I'm like on top of it. Yeah, there it is. So I don't, ooh, yeah. So I don't need to go in to this elixir well. I can't really see shit. Ow. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, that's annoying. Because I can't see. Ugh. Alright. All I was trying to do is get to the flame altar or stone or whatever it's called so I could teleport out. Ugh. Oh, I'm probably like invisible. Probably can't even see me. Okay. I can't see for shit. Okay. Oh. God damn it. Oh, well that's something at least. Alright. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need an ice blade. Okay, those are light forged daggers. But mine are better. Okay. Alright. Now that I finally got control. Okay. Alright. So, I should be able to leave. Alright. So yeah. Oh, it's gonna be challenging. Alright. That's annoying. Okay. Okay. Alright.
Hey.
So we still got 3 hours worth of this bullshit. 79. What am I short on? Is it shroud sand or is it regular sand? It's probably shroud sand. Okay. Give them that. Okay, so now I should be out of regular sand, right? So that would get me like another 400 of these. This should be almost done, I think. Yeah. So I don't have to keep making this anymore. So I could change that over to black powder. So nitrate, sulfur, and coal powder. So nitrate, sulfur, coal powder. Okay. So... Alright. Yeah, there you go. So, the only thing really holding me up here is the wood acid. Okay. So I can go grab a stack of wood acid. Okay. So then... So it's still 79. Okay. So that would get me another 500 nitrate. So that's at least 70. Let's see here, 14 times 5. Yeah, it's about 70. Okay. So that's 5 hours worth of making nitrate. Huh. Interesting. So this only makes 57, but the shortfall is the nitrate. Okay. Okay. And then more coal powder, basically. So ideally, you would want like that, and this. And then take that and make more coal powder. Okay. So now we've got a good old production system going for making more black powder. Okay. So that's good. So now, yeah, it's purely just the nitrate that's slowing me down. And I've got enough coal powder, I could make 110 things, which is 140, which is like 28. So 28 stacks of 25 arrows, which really isn't that much, but at least it would get me well beyond the 500 arrows I normally carry around for every type. Okay, so that works. Alright. How am I doing on my magic anyway? So I have 240 magic. My mana regen's pretty fast, so yeah, I'm good. Oh, and now I have access to... Yeah. So I've got a really good staff. So I could go ahead and make the fireball. So all I need is 25 charcoal. Okay. All right. Okay. And eternal fireball. Okay. So now, whoops. Can I? Okay, let's see here. So if I've got a bow, yeah, that's a problem. So if I want to use magic, the easiest way to make this work is probably something like that. Yeah. Alright, and then ideally I want to get some kind of... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, alright. I don't need the greater mana potion in my inventory at the moment. Where did I put those?
Hello.
Whoops. Alright. So... So I think I put the mana potions up here. Yep. Alrighty. So I got plenty of elixir. Alright, so I'm pretty much good to go. I've got all the crafting started for my arrow business. Just fix my staff. Where am I at? 116. So, yeah. I can rely on like 32, 33 more points. That's weird. Alright. So take that, put it into the Shroud Weaver. Okay. I'm gonna log out here. I think I'm all good to go. So my quests are gonna take me into the snowy mountains of Albaneve Summits. I don't need most of the other stuff. Hold on, let me just double check one thing. So yeah, if I want to upgrade to level 7 flame, I don't even need any more survivors than what I've currently found. So all I really need to do is just double check my supplies and I'm good to go. And then I think I don't think I've unlocked any of the hand warmers or anything else for the Albaneve Summits yet. Nope. Alright. So, yeah, I unlocked the repair kits. That's about it. So, there's something I'm missing. I did get the loom. Did I ever grab the... And go ahead and grab that. So this... Yeah. I don't think... No. So I think I was going to plant that. I wonder what it is I need to find to unlock the hand warmers. Is it just a new material? Oh well, not a big deal at this point. Okay, well there you go for that. Yeah, I need to plant these. Okay. I think that's it. Let's see what she's got. I don't think I've unlocked any kind of stuff that's going to help me. Okay, so I'm already making that. That actually would be handy. Let's see, probably wait until... Let's see, those are all the same thing. That one... Can I eat that? Yeah, I could go ahead and do that one. Mana... Probably do that one. Okay. I think we're good. Dune armadillos. Yeah. Alright. Everything else looks good for now. probably going to get rid of this one because it's too slow. And it's not a high enough level. So if I had a higher level slow bow, I'd put it... I'd keep it in my inventory. Alright.
Welcome.
Alright. So I think that's about all I need to do.
Hello. Ah.
Alright. Yeah. I don't need the cooked fey deer milk, but 20 stamina plus 6 stamina regen could come in pretty handy. Yeah. Alright. Everything else looks ready. I've already spent all the points I got. I'm at level 27. I've gotten all the quests done that I need to in this zone. I got all the skill points. I still don't know what would be a better ring. I feel like there's got to be something that's probably better, but if I'm going to do magic and range damage, this is probably about as good as I'm going to get for now. I think my kids are still awake. Alright. Health regeneration's at 500. Why? Is it because I'm next to a fire? That's really weird. I don't know what's causing that. 500 health. I think I'm outside the zone. Still says 500. That really doesn't make sense. Why would it be so high? Oh well. Doesn't really matter right now because I'm not gonna be playing again until tomorrow. Alright. I think that's about it for today. So I'll probably have to... Oh, that was one of the things I want to do at some point. I want to go through the hollow halls because the arrows you unlock is perfect for doing blunt damage, which a lot of enemy types are weak against. So I was going to try out those blunt arrows, but I think if I don't do that before I start streaming, I may just knock that out on my own. Unless I think it's going to be entertaining, but that's not going to be a high level zone anymore. That's like level 15. So yeah, and I'll probably focus on ice and explosive arrows. So I don't think that's going to be very interesting. And yeah, I think everything else is looking pretty good. Alright. Thanks for watching. Yeah, nothing too exciting.